There are two types of people: people who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned, I'm gonna share with you all, is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities, right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
All right, a pleasant day to each and every one of you guys. My name is Nicholas Bagwanin. For those of you who do not know, well, now you know. All right, so pleasant day to each and every one of you. If you're on Zoom, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, special welcome to those who are on here for the first time. All right, so you're gonna hear why it is we are so excited to share this every single time. Every time when, where we share this on Zoom right here, every day of the week, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. So why it is we're doing this? We have time to waste? No, we understand the value that the company, that the business is adding onto our lives, and we want to do the same for you. All right, so I have business partners like Mr. Kes James and myself, along with the team leader, Mr. Salim Mohammed. We would have seen the value of this. This is why we would have put this in place so that we can share this with you. Yeah, if it is you don't know anything about Forex, well, my friends, Forex has never been easier. We will break it down for you. You'll get a detailed uh, breakdown of what Cash Forex Group is about and how you can benefit from this. Yeah, if it is you are familiar, well, you're gonna get another way in which it is you can earn from the Forex market. Okay, so let's get right into it. Before we do so, there are some things to remember. Okay, so the first and foremost is that no referrals are needed. It is not mandatory. While there are an aspect to the business, it is an aspect of the business. You have no referrals mandatory. Two, no monthly subscriptions, no monthly fees. So you don't have to worry about committing to anything additional. All right. And three, no mandatory meetings. No mandatory meetings. So while we do these meetings 10 times for the week, imagine that 10 times for the week, it is not mandatory. This is just in place so that new persons can be exposed to the amazing opportunity that we have right here. And last but not least, just let the pros trade for you. Let the pros trade for you. That's my favorite part. You know why? Because I would have lost some money in the Forex market. And now I am happy to say that I haven't put any money in any live account recently, but money is still being made for me because I leave it up to the truth, to the pros, sorry. Right? So with that being said, guys, welcome to CFX, where success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. Yeah, so let's get into it. Cashfx is involved in two trending industries. One is the online learning. All right, the online learning. Everything is going online these days. Everything is going online now. So even kindergartners are going online. I don't know how it is they are making out with their short attention span and so on, but everything is being digitized and is moving to the online industry. So Cashfx is involved in this trending industry, and of course, it is involved in the Forex market. So when we look at the different markets, we can see without a doubt that the Forex market is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading volume. Look at it comparing to the other markets. The other markets in the billions, the Forex market in the trillions. If it is you're not sure how much is a trillion, just know that it has 12 zeros after it. All right. So the first time I had to Google it, I'm not ashamed of that, just to ensure that the information that I'm sharing here is true. Yeah. So let's go further. What about this Cash Forex group helps us to be so excited or keeps us pumped every single time? You're probably seeing the social media being flooded. I probably know of some friend or some family member in it, and they're always talking about this thing. Well, let me tell you why. Me being a preacher, I hold close to core values. All right, because values, what it does, it maintains a particular standard and it sets a foundation. And in this company, they have some core values as well, three in particular, which is transparency, honesty, and respect. All right, so the transparency is that just one specific example is that every end of the month we have update calls with the CEO, with the marketing director, with different leaders within the organization, having training sessions, having updates about their plans in the upcoming future, near future, later future, and all of that. Also, how it is they plan on solving the problems and all of these different things. So it's fully transparent. You can see everything right from your back office. And it really sets a foundation to create a long-lasting relationship between all of its members and the company as well. Yeah, so that is very crucial there. So their purpose is to allow the average person to achieve that financial success within the Forex market through an automated trading system. Yes, keyword automated. Why is that a keyword there? Why is that a key thing? Because many persons, while it is they want an extra source of income, they don't have the time to work a second job to create that second source of income. So this is where Cashfx Group comes in. Sounds good? The other thing is that they position themselves to provide the best academy, the premium academy to suit your need. Wherever your knowledge is in terms of the Forex market, whether you're a beginner, you don't know anything at all, or you're an advanced trader already, you have the education to suit you wherever you are. Yeah. So who are the people behind this business? So we have the founders. All right. The founders are Mr. Huasca Lopez and Mr. Edwin Abad. So Mr. Huasca Lopez and Mr. Edwin Abad would have put this team together. These teams of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. We have project management, financial market, network marketing, even in the educational arena. Well, some people might even ask the question, well, all of these things necessary? What it is I say? Every single time, I would say definitely. Why is that? Because of three things. You want to have the specialists, the experts, the professionals in those specific areas because you want to produce the best. You want to be most effective. And you want to be consistent. And that's crucial. When it is you want to place your money somewhere, getting involved into business, those are the things that you want to get. You want to make sure you're making the most out of it and it have consistency involved as well. So who are these two individuals who would have put this team together? Let's find out a little bit more about them. So Mr. Huasca Lopez is the CEO. This is the person who, he is a network marketer, he's a successful entrepreneur, he's a family man, he is a positive, inspirational, humble guy, really and truly humble. And so when it is he speaks on the end of month update, he really reassures, I believe I can speak on the members here, on behalf of the members who are on those calls, really reassures us and brings to us the confidence with this business where this is concerned. Yeah. So he has a passion for helping persons, while Mr. Edwin Abad has a passion for Forex trading. This guy is the VP trading of operation, Mr. Edwin Abad. He manages the team of traders and they produce the results that I'll show you in a while. Yes. So as for the location of the business, it is based in Panama City, Panama. So let me get into it. How do you get started with Cashfx Group? So there are 15 contracts in total. You have one contract per person. You need to purchase one of these contracts to get started. All right. While there are 15 contracts, there are 3 different levels of education. So from 300 all the way to the 3000 contract, you'll have access to the elemental series of education. This is the basic. You can start with any one of these. Moving on to the advanced series of education from the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000. You can start even with any one of these as well. And moving on to the supreme series of education from the 30,000 all the way up to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call the gold standard. You'll have access to the supreme series. And then at this point in time, well, you can jump on the markets on your own, open your own broker account. This is separate and apart from Cashfx. You will have all the information that you need in order to provide yourself with an additional stream of income by you trading on your own. Now, this part is optional, but just know that it comes with education. Each contract comes with education. Whether you decide to tap into it and utilize it, that's totally up to you. So you don't have to if you don't want to, but it comes with that. Yeah. So how do you earn with Cashfx? You heard how it is you need to get started. You purchase one of these contracts. So you purchase one of these contracts, you have 2 main ways in which it is you can earn. One is bare capital. What is this bare capital? Bare capital is simply you purchase any one of the contracts mentioned before. After 3 business days, those team of professional traders start to work for you. You're not going to work for your money. This is bare capital. Yeah. So the company promises 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Have we been getting that? Definitely. Notice my words here. Some people listen to it and they twist words and all of that. I'm saying anywhere in the range of 0 to 3% daily. So it is possible to get 0 up to 15%. I am not telling any persons that they are getting 15% a week. Okay, so you can earn anywhere between 0 to 15% for the week. Have we been earning that? Yes. What is the importance of that? Well, the importance of that is that for those of you who are familiar with the forex market, you can lose as much as you can win. But in Cashfx, when the traders lose, if the traders lose, we don't feel anything. They digest the losses, and that's the reason for the cap. Okay, so we don't see any negative figures coming. So only up and up from here. Yeah, so this would continue to accumulate week after week until it reaches 2 times your contract size. So you want to earn more, you want to accelerate the rate in which it is you earn, no problem. We can tap into bull capital. Now, bull capital is the optional part that I told you about in the earlies. If you want more money, if you want to help more persons, this is the aspect of the business you want to get into, especially if you might even want to do it full time, because there are persons who are doing this full time. Okay, so bulk capital is this: you refer at least one person to the business and you will tap into bulk capital. You will earn commissions. You all know how it works. So how that works, I'll show you a breakdown on the next slide, but you'll get commissions and you can earn potentially up to 2 times on your bull side as well. So you have 2 times on your bear, 2 times on your bull, and that's up to 400% on any one contract. Yeah, there are also different rank levels where it is you can climb the leadership board, make the most out of the business. So let's get into that breakdown that I told you about. So we have a $1,000 contract and we have the bear capital. So with the bear capital, this is how the contract is split up now. So we have 70% of the contract going towards this trading account, this trading pool, where the traders are going to start to trade for you. Something to note, just some side information here, but it is also pertinent, that Cashfx is not licensed to trade. The broker in which Cashfx is partnered with, which is EverFX is licensed to trade. EverFX is a licensed broker. They are regulated by all the necessary regulatory bodies, which means they are licensed to hold your money, which means that the 70% is insured. Who is EverFX? Well, you can do your due diligence and research them. They are the sponsors for Sevilla FC, that is a Spanish football club. All right, so 70% of this $1,000 contract is $700. They will trade this for you 0 to 3% daily, 0 to 15% for the week after week after week, until it reaches 200%. At this point, your contract expires. What then? What are your options here? So you have 2 options at this point in time, actually. So when it is you withdraw this $2,000, you actually have a 20% withdrawal fee that would come out of your money. You don't have to pay that from your pocket or anything like that. It would come out of the money that you already earned. And I'll show you where this 20% goes. Yeah. So when this 20% comes out, you would receive $1,600. So these are your 2 options. And I always say that these 2 options are more short-term basis. Your first option is that you can take that $1,600 and you can walk away from the business. You get back $1,000, you have 60% net profit. You could walk away. For whatever reason, you think Cashfx is not your style, that's no problem. You have the option of leaving. It's good to know that you're not tied with the company for life. Option number 2 is that you can take $1,000, repurchase the same contract, and pocket $600. Those 2 options are more short-term. I'll get into the long-term option, but let me show you where this 30% goes. All right, this 30% goes towards bull capital. So this money, 100% of the money is actually paying towards the commissions. All right, it is paying for your education, but it doesn't go to the company. All right, 100% of that money goes towards commissions. So for the persons who tap into bull capital, who is sharing this business with others, who are helping others to earn, that if you want to look at it like that, that's how I look at it, then this is how the commissions are split up. So if let's just say I'm using you for example. If you decide to bring in somebody with a $1,000 contract, this is how it's split up. You have 50% of that education money going towards you directly, the person who brought them into the business, which in this case is $150. As soon as the payment is confirmed, you receive that in your Cashfx balance, hence the term fast start bonus. Yeah, the next 50% out of that education money goes towards a Uni Level Bonus, and I'll get into that shortly as well. So that's bonuses upon bonuses. That goes towards you and the rest of the team above you as well. So once this person renew their contract or upgrade their contract, you will continue to receive commissions once any payment is made on their behalf. You're not expecting them to pay any monthly fee because we have no monthly fee. If they decide to pay, is because they want to continue earning or they want to upgrade their contract to earn more. So once it is they do that, what is going to happen? You'll continue to earn commissions. It will accumulate until it reaches 200%. So you have 200% on your bear, 200% on your bull. On a $1,000 contract, that is up to $4,000. It ain't gonna come in a week. It ain't gonna come in a month. But just a note, all right? I'm not selling or sharing any get rich quick scheme here, but it is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So the next option that I have for you here that I would recommend that is more long term, apart from those two options that I give you, which were short term, is the ability to upgrade your contract. The company gives us that option when it is our contract is still valid, which means before the contract hits 200%, all we need to do is pay the difference from the contract that you are on to the contract that you want to upgrade to, plus you want to cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. So let me just show you how that basically looks. This right here is a roadmap in which we would have done up from the 300 contract, the lowest, all the way up to 100,000 contract, the 15 contracts, you moving up in the order, no matter where it is you start. But for the average person that would start at the 300 contract, we want to make sure and do it this way so that everybody can see that no matter where you start, you can make it to the top as well. Yeah. The averages that we would have used is basically a flat 5% because on a normal trading week, we haven't seen anything lower than 5%. Although I must put out a disclaimer outside there that past profits doesn't guarantee future results, just putting that outside there. All right, so this is for those of you who like to see time frames and all of that. Yeah, so we have a $300 contract. The amount you would need to upgrade is $250. Why $250? Because as I said, the difference plus the 20%. The difference is the 200 to move from the 300 to the 500, makes sense, right? And the $50 is the 20% withdrawal fee. So that's just it. As soon as you have that amount, you can withdraw, upgrade, right from your back office. It takes less than 5 minutes. It might take a little bit more if it is again trouble to log in. All right, but that's as simple as it is, and you can do this without you bringing in anybody, because I told you that part is optional, because some people create this atmosphere whereas only the persons on top benefit, but I have persons who just coming into the business and would have gotten paid just Saturday gone. So every single person benefit from the platform. Is just a matter of how it is you approach it. So you start at that 300, you're not telling anybody, no problem. You're not putting in any more money from your pocket, no problem. You can utilize the same money and keep upgrading, keep upgrading, keep upgrading. With that flat 5%, you may have to renew along the way once at least, and then go straight up the road. Keep in mind that this is without you withdrawing any money in hand right away. That's why I say this is more long term. And you could reach at that 100,000 contract in about 6 years. In about 6 years. So imagine that. If it is you start at a higher contract, the 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 or above, then obviously the time span would cut down for you to achieve that contract, if that is your goal. If you put in money, well, you put in money to upgrade, that would speed up the process. You share the business with others and you receive commissions and you put that towards your upgrade, well, that could cut down that process as well. All right. So I would have mentioned the 20% withdrawal fee. Let me show you where that goes. That goes into this force matrix 3/10. The 3/10 is basically the structure. So if you look at it good, you'll see 3 on the first level, you'll see 9 on the second level, 27 on the third level, and so on. What does that basically mean is 3, 3, 3 by 3, every row increases by 3, down to 10 levels deep. That's the 3/10 structure. All right. So when some people see this structure, they try to pull back, and before you pull back, before you start to get into your emotions and whatnot, let me just share this. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, which contract you get started with, or whether you're interested in the network marketing aspect of the business or not. You are going to benefit from this too, because you are going to fall into somebody's matrix. And how this works is, let's just say I have 4 persons coming in, and I am brand new into the business, and I have 4 persons coming in. The first 3 persons would go on the level 1 in the matrix, and the next person would go on my level 2, because we don't have control over where the person lands in the matrix. It just fills up into the next available spot. So from left to right, top to bottom, that's just how it works. Yeah. So when it is people fall underneath you by default, because the person above you who are bringing in persons who are building their business, they would continue to bring in persons, and people would continue to fall underneath you. When they withdraw their money, and they have to withdraw their money, you have to withdraw your money, the money goes into this matrix. And you can benefit from this too. So out of the money withdrawn, 50% of it goes into this matrix, which is bare capital. So every single member of Cashfx can benefit from this. 10% goes towards matching matrix, which is bull capital, and 40% is leadership rank bonus, which is obviously bull capital. All right, so 100% of that money withdrawn goes back into the network once again. So we can see how it is they care about the people in terms of giving us multiple bonuses within this one platform. So the next bonus I spoke about was the Uni Level Bonus, another bonus right here. So this is bull capital. This is if it is you're sharing the business with others. So when it is you get started with Cashfx, you are identified as an ace trader. What does this mean? This simply means that you only have access to 4 levels deep, not 4 persons, but 4 levels deep. You can have 100, 1,000 persons on your level 1, 2, 3, 4. But anybody beyond that, you will not receive commissions for that. All right. So I like to use letters, for example. It makes it a whole lot easier. So let's just say I decide to bring in A. A would be on my level 1. A gets started. A share this business with B. B gets started. B would be on my level 2. B shares it with C. C would be on my level 3. C shares it with D. D would be on my level 4. So I would have access to all the commissions within my organization up to that point. If D decides to bring in E, and E says, yes, boy, this thing sounding good, let me decide to get started, let me jump on board. And E jump on board underneath D, what is happening there? E would land on my level 5 in the Uni level. And as an ace trader, I don't have access to the commissions. So it means that when it is E joins, E gets started, I would not receive commissions for that. All right, in order to unlock that level and receive the commissions for the persons on those levels, I would need to rank up. What do I mean by that? You bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. So you hit the rank of executive, you unlock down to level 6. You hit the rank of manager, down to level 8. You hit the rank of director, you would unlock down to level 9. President, club ambassador, and global ambassador, you would unlock all the different levels and receive commissions from every single person in your organization. Additionally, also, you would receive a global bonus. As I mentioned, bonuses upon bonuses right here in one platform. Yeah. So as mentioned, at the end of every month, we usually have an update call, and part of the updates, we usually get an update based on the rank advancements. So for the month of August, we had 77 new executives, 13 new managers, and 1 new director. just for you all to have an idea. I'll just mention executive, just for you all to have an idea. To hit executive, you must generate, you and maybe your team as well, must generate $50,000 worth in business within a 30-day period. Imagine people are doing this in this crisis, in this pandemic. Well, you know me, I like to refer to the Chinese, right? Because I like to remain as positive as possible, even through this negative times that we're facing. So, as the Chinese say, crisis, while it means danger, it also means opportunity. And many persons are taking advantage of this opportunity that we have right here in Cashfx Group, and they are crushing it. And the hope is that as you hear this information here today, that you would also take heed to the information, analyze the information, and decide to act on the information so you too can benefit and make the most out of this opportunity as well. All right, so that's the rank advancements. Apart from hitting those ranks and unlocking the uni level, what happens? You also receive a prize. So you have options with the prize as well. So for hitting the rank of executive, you have an iPad or $675. You can take 75% of the cash value. Here, the rank of manager, what do you get? A Rolex for $7,500. Please keep in mind that all the figures that you're seeing on the screen are USD equivalent. Okay, so here, the rank of director, well, you can take a travel for 2, maybe you and your significant other, or $11,250. For president club, you can take a Porsche or $75,000. For ambassador, you can take a Ferrari or $150,000. And for global ambassador, you can take a Lamborghini or $375,000. That's amazing. This is paid in full. If those persons who are ranked leave the company today, tomorrow, it's paid in full. They don't have to give it back to the company. It's theirs. All right. I've actually seen some pictures of persons receiving the Porsche and the Ferrari, and see how it is. They would have actually branded the vehicle with the Cashfx logo. Why it is they would have done that? Because they realized that it was only possible with Cashfx. It was only possible with this opportunity. All right, and right here within Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean by extension, we have executives, managers, and even a director right here. Yeah, so we know of persons who have hit these ranks, would have collected these prizes. So let me just jump into some results. Let me show you some results as early as last week to as late as last year. So last week we would have gotten 5.11%. You're seeing the consistency here, right? 5.11%. The week before that, 5.12%. So I mean that's right there. 300 contract, over $10 for the week. You're not doing anything. Remember, these figures are in USD. The contract sizes are in USD equivalent. The returns are in USD equivalent. So you want to keep that in mind. So at the end of the month, you might get about $40 to $45 on the 300 contract. But look at the higher contracts. Look at what it is you might want to earn weekly, and know that it is possible with Cashfx Group. Yep. So let's look at the months. So we have for the month of August 22.51%, July 22.38%, 22.52 for June, 21.58 for May, April 20.8, March 23.99, February 21.03, January 21.78. This is consistency. 176.59% without any person lifting a finger. And we've been earning this money. Our money has been working for us. The question is, are your money working for you? Is your money working for you? Look at the year of 2020. 329.54%. This is super amazing. I can't think of another institution or any institution, as a matter of fact, that would pay over 5% a week. I don't think any institution might pay over 5% for the year returns on your money. So that's just something to consider. So the next question I want to answer that, after that is how to get started. So while I mentioned the money is in USD equivalent, the payment method is in Bitcoin. All right, so you must first acquire Bitcoin. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, just some facts right here for you. Bitcoin was created by computers with the fiat or the TT dollar or the US dollar, whichever currency you use. It was issued by the government. Bitcoin has a fixed amount, which means that as more persons get involved, the value increases. Fiat, it has inflation, which means as they continue to print the money, it gets less and less value. So you all would know when you go to the grocery with $1,000 last year, you're not getting the same amount of things when it is you go to $1,000 in the grocery today, this year. Yeah. So Bitcoin, it has a public database, it is transparent. Fiat, not so much. Bitcoin, it is decentralized, not owned by anyone. And fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks. Bitcoin has low fees for international wire transfers. Fiat has high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control of your funds. You can handle everything right from your laptop or your phone. And fiat, the government can freeze your account at any point in time. So it's no wonder why Cashfx Group have decided to go Bitcoin. All right. So if you're not able to acquire your own Bitcoin, no problem. We have leaders and merchants in the organization who buy and sell Bitcoin. So you just get back to the person who would have invited you onto this call, let them know which contract you're interested in getting started with. And when it is you do, they would give you the TT equivalent based on their rates. When it is you get the amount, you just let them know when it is you want to make the payment. They'll give you the account information. You make the payment and what you want to get after that. You want to get a referral link. Please don't try to Google Cashfx and try to sign up. If it is you are able to reach a payment page, please note that it might be a scam. All right. And Cashfx also has no apps as well. So if you're seeing an app in the Play Store, that's fake. Yeah. So you reach out to the person who would have invited you onto the call. Most likely they are a member already. And you get that referral link. They walk you through the sign up process. After that, well, make the payment in the Bitcoin. And then after that, in 3 business days, you start to earn money. So how do you withdraw your money? You get a back Bitcoin, you could use it as is, you could store Bitcoin, you can hodl Bitcoin as we say, or you can convert your Bitcoin into fiat. There are 2 ways that I would mention here on this call, which is one, you can sell it back to the leaders. That's always fast and easy. Sell it back to them, send your bank account details, they would wire the money to you. As one option. Number 2 is that we can put you onto some global exchange MasterCards and you can actually upload your money onto the platform. You can do everything right from your phone, so you don't have to go anywhere physically for that. And once you do that, what it is you have to do, you can use the same Bitcoin from Cashfx to pay for it. Once you do that, you can convert that to US. You can send that on the card and you can use that anywhere in the world. Anywhere that accepts MasterCard, it is recognized globally. So I would have tested it out. I would have withdrawn from a local ATM. I would have gone in a store, used the card. It works. I would have ordered something online and it works. All right. So this is what Cashfx Group is about. And hands-free income helps you to do what matters the most. Why is that important? Because we know we live in a world where there's people are just caught up with the work cycle and they don't have time to do what it is they love and they don't have time to spend it with the people that they love. And that is most important. All right. So with that being said, guys, I just want to thank you for your time. Thank you for accepting the invite from those persons who would have invited you on. And now you have the information. What you have to do is now reach back out to them, get your questions answered, get your concerns clarified, and then we would be happy to welcome you on board. All right. You all know what time it is. It is transformation time, guys. Let's earn together and let's grow together. All right, you will all enjoy the balance of your day.